Hey, good day, guys. How's everybody doing out there? Let me get the screen a little bit up to size here. There we go. That's much better. Yeah. No, it's kind of a little dark out here, so let me see if we can maybe get a little light out here on the corner of my screen here, and maybe that will improve the quality a little bit. But hey, how's everybody out there today? I see comments coming in here. I'm falling asleep here. Can that timer move faster, Lo? Yeah, here we are. I know I started it a little earlier than what my timer said, but you know, I figured I get a little timer going there a little bit and get people to get their notifications in and stuff like that. So I figured, hey, get everybody on board and get your questions ready and all that good stuff. So hello everybody. I know I didn't have no video today, so here we are. Figured we do a live show again today. It's been a good while since we did a live show. So hello everybody. I know Trucker Jukebox is in here. Oh yeah, we got a ton of people in here today. That looks fantastic. I'm very happy that so many people have decided to actually tune in. Yes, indeed. It's about time, Trucker Jukebox says. Yeah, hey, Jukebox, look at this. I'm wearing the shirt that you gave me. Yeah, I know it's Little Dog's show shirt there, but appreciate the shirt. I'm still wearing it. I need to take me a shower here today yet. And we are in Toronto. Yes, indeed we are. We already went down here to Master Steak, and we are having us a good time. Let me just check the audio here, make sure it's working. Yeah, it seems to be working here on my phone, so that's good. I try my best to watch your videos, and I always hit the like button. Well, I appreciate that there, Ike. Ready? I really do. That means a lot to me. I know I have quite a few of you guys that are very good followers and that watch me on a regular basis. So I appreciate all of you guys. Yes, indeed I do. So where's everybody at today? And what kind of questions did you guys come up with? I hope you guys did come up with some questions, because I gave you some time. I gave you about 20 minutes, so you guys had some time to think about what you guys would like to talk about and ask me and whatnot, you know. So I hope you got yourself some questions. So let's see. Anybody got any question? Had trouble getting in? Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I know sometimes it's a little troubling, but hopefully the stream is alright. I know somebody asked me earlier what kind of dash cam I use. The dash cam itself is like a Cobra dash cam, but for my show, for the recording, I use GoPros. I have a GoPro 4 Black Edition and a GoPro 3 Black Edition. So that part should be alright there. So let me see if this will do any good here. Yeah, let's see if I can set this up somehow. It's a little dark here in the back. Oh, that's too bright there, so yeah, I guess the light is good enough. I hope you guys can still see me alright though, and hopefully the quality is not too bad. Yes, we got a question here. How's your truck doing? My truck is actually very good. You will see that here in a few videos on what we had to get done. Do you like Garmin or Rand McNally GPS? Trying to decide. I highly recommend for anybody that wants to be a trucker or wants to decide on what kind of GPS to get with a Rand McNally. I definitely recommend Rand McNally. In my opinion, they are the best GPS out there for truckers, and I'm pretty sure Jukebox would agree. Pretty sure with that. You could probably say the same thing. And trust me, I tested both of them. I use the Rand McNally right now, and I do have the Garmin GPS. Believe it was the 560 DS, whatever they call them there, and it didn't work for me. A lot of times it's designed supposedly for truckers, and then you get on a road and you start heading down the road and it's telling you to turn right on this road or whatever, and then you get on the road and then it says, oh, this may not be a truck route. Well, why are you routing me on this road then when it's not a truck route, right? So that's not a good idea, and Rand McNally is very, very good for that. It's very, very few times that it will actually deceive you when saying that this is a truck route and it's not. So most of the times, if it's not a truck route, Rand McNally will not route you there, and they're also very good with low clearances on the bridges and stuff like that. So if there's a low bridge, it will not route you on that route. It will route you around the route, and it also has the capability of putting in your hazmat information, so that it will route you on hazardous material routes. So just to give you a little bit of idea, I know I give Rand McNally a big shout out here, so they should probably contact me and give me a few donuts. So let's see what else we got here. Video out of sync with sound. Oh really? Is that the case? I know I'm usually a little bit there's usually a little bit of a delay when you from the time when you type and stuff like that till I answer, but is anybody else complaining about the sound being out of sync? I know sometimes it could be at your end. Maybe you have a little bit of a weak internet. Sometimes that happens. But how many miles on your truck? Well, let's see here. Let's get my calculator out. I know I got almost 2.4 million kilometers. Actually, just give me a second. I've written down what the kilometers is. I wrote that down this morning here, so let's go ahead and get the calculator out. So I have divided by, I got 1.4 million 1.4,079,098 miles to be exact on the truck as of right now. Yes indeed, that is a lot of miles. And let's see what else we got. I'm looking at my phone over here and looking at the comments here. My first Ronda I had for 8 years and it still works. Are you done working on your home? Actually, no, I'm not done working on the home yet. Well, most of that my buddy Barry is doing that, so I'm not actually the one actually doing that. So it's actually my friend Barry doing it for me. I'm helping him out a lot, but whenever I can, I guess. But we're not quite done yet. I don't think we're going to get it done this year. I think we're probably going to have to leave some for next year. So we'll see how that goes. But whatever, no big deal, right? I'm just working at it when we can and when we have time. And he's got a regular job, so he can only do it on his off time, on the weekend or on the evening. And now he's working night shift, so now it's even harder. But do you know Trucker Josh? Adam asked. Yes, indeed I do. If you go on about 2.5 years ago in June on his channel, go back onto that and you'll actually see me on one of his videos. Yes, indeed, we do know each other. You're perfect here, Jukebox says. It's okay here, Rudy. I guess they're talking about the sound. So yeah, that must be at your end there, the one that was complaining about the sound. So that's kind of what I figured. I wasn't seeing any lags over here at my end, so it must be the internet provider. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Do you think your son will take up trucking when he gets older? Honestly, I don't think he will. He loves technology just like I actually do, but I never really had very high schooling, so for me it was a little difficult to get into that kind of business. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love working on computers. It's something that Jupex could probably tell you, that I'm a very techie guy when it comes to that kind of stuff. So, and he's the same way. He loves watching all kinds of tech videos and working with computers. I mean, he just got his own computer from school and stuff like that. So he really does enjoy that. So I'm thinking he's going to follow that path, which, hey, that's the new age these days, right? But yeah, that's the way it goes. So when will your next truck purchase be? Well, this is the only truck that I've ever purchased, and hey, you never know. That's something that we gotta think about seriously and stuff like that. I was actually thinking about it the other day, but as most of you guys know that been watching me for a good while, I've spent a lot of money on my truck this year. So I don't think it's going to be anytime soon, because I want to get my money back, you know, or not really my money back, but want to get whatever I spent into it. You know, I don't know what the wording is for it right now. I forget what the wording is, but you guys probably know what I mean. I want to get the value out of what I put into the truck, you know, out of the truck itself, right? I want to drive it until I think it's done, right? I mean, I rebuilt the bottom end of the truck last year, and I did the top end this year, and just had my safety done, and all the GR valve and all of that has been put back in there. And yes, somebody asked earlier if we got the truck working correctly, and yes, we did. And what the main issue of it was the computer had to be reprogrammed in order for it to work correctly, and it is working correctly now. I've been going for what is it now, since Friday afternoon I left. So after I left, then when they had it reprogrammed, it's been working fantastically. So let's see here, what size of differential is on your truck. I believe it's a 355. I'm pretty sure it's a 355 rear end. Hey Rudy, do you get a chance to see videos of the self-driving truck, and what are your thoughts about this feature? Yes, actually I have seen that for a good while already. Matter of fact, there was a European website, news website, that did a story on it a while back ago, and I even shared it on my Facebook page there. They actually did a story on it, and they actually included me in the story, and they were talking about, for instance, up here in Canada and stuff like that. And this is where my part, I guess, came in there. They never actually contacted me and asked me for permission to use my clip, but whatever, it's I was okay with that. They used it in a good way, and what they did is, what they were showing is, if that's a self-driving truck, you know, for us, like up here in the winter time, we have a lot of snow built up and stuff like that, so that obviously wouldn't really work, because no computer is going to go underneath the truck and knock a whole bunch of snow off, right? Or go clean the lights in the back of the truck like I did, right, in that video. And that's the video clip that they used as an example, where not in all cases it's going to be good. And I think we're a long way from ever getting completely computerized on the trucks and stuff like that. I think we are a very long way from that. And hey, but hey, I think in southern countries or southern states where it never snows or anything like that, it's a possibility that could happen. But you still have to have people there. I mean, somebody's got to open the doors. I mean, yeah, they can probably get them computerized and all that, but hey, that's the way it is. Any farmer worst on, I mean, any farmer worst on this trip? No, I haven't had any farmer worst on this trip. No. Is most of your driving done in Canada or in the US? Most of my driving is done in the US. I prefer actually to drive in the US. I am from Canada, but and I am currently in Canada, but I do prefer to drive in the United States, and which I mostly do. From what you guys can probably tell on my videos, that's probably the case. What is the worst weather you have ever had to drive in for an extreme amount of time? Well, I guess if you would go back on my videos that I have recorded, I think there's been one of the worst that I've seen. There was about a year, not this, I don't know if it was this, I don't think it was this last winter, it was the winter before, and I have a video out there. If you can probably search it. It's called Trucker Rudy, or it will be, this is what I call a whiteout situation, and you can search for that on YouTube and you'll probably find it, and you'll be able to see that. But yeah, I also updated my website here, so let's go to my website here. Let's have a look. Yeah, look at that. Let me just go ahead and refresh this actually. Let me see, we can refresh this. Alright, I guess that didn't go there where I wanted it to go. Maybe we can refresh it another way. Hopefully that will work. No, that doesn't seem to want to work. Alright. Maybe it's because the internet is a little bit slow. Oh, there we go. Now it changed. Let me go ahead and go back here. I thought I had... maybe we need to remove this and... yeah, let me go ahead and remove that. And let me go ahead and... maybe get that back in here. Maybe we can... how did I have to go about that? Oh yeah, here, web URL. Alright, let me go ahead and open up my website here. I had actually done this on my website. I actually put a post up on my website as well, so you guys can actually watch me right through my website right now. So let's go ahead and enter this URL. So there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get that onto full size there. I don't know why it doesn't open up that page, but oh well, I guess then we'll just have to ignore that for now. But for some odd reason it's not opening the page that I wanted it to open up. I don't know why, but whatever, that's fine. I guess we'll have to do it another way. Maybe we can do it this way. Maybe I can go ahead and add it another way. Let me go ahead and do it this way. But any more questions you guys have, go for it. I would love to hear your questions. That's why we're usually doing this. See, here we go. Now I got the website open, and you can actually play my video right from within my website. And if you go further down here, I also added it into the sidebar here now, that if whenever I'm live, you're going to see it in here. You can actually click on it and watch it right from there. And if you guys want to be notified whenever I update my website, let's say if we are going to be going to a new location or something like that, you can actually ooh, no, that's not in there either. There a second ago it was, like right here, this box right here. You can get enter your email address right here, and you'll be subscribed to my website. So when I update my website, you will be notified. So would appreciate that if you guys subscribe to my my website there. So let's see, what else do we have. Hey, I'm from Cornsville, Quebec. Wow, okay, well, appreciate you tuning in today. Are you seeing a lot of smoke detectors installed into newer trucks, or are a lot of trucks? I do see a lot of sensors being installed in newer trucks, and I think that's one of the biggest issues a lot of these trucks have, right? The newer trucks, they have way too many sensors in my opinion. How has your day been? So far it's been fantastic, Ike. I went inside and had me a fantastic steak. I even went ahead and shared that on Facebook and Instagram and all that, so you guys can go ahead and look at that. Does Penners hire US drivers? I've been told they do. I have been told they do. You in Steinbach now? Say hi to my hometown. No, actually I'm not in Steinbach. I'm in Mississauga, Ontario. Is your company using long? Not sure what you're asking. I'm thinking you're asking if they're using e-logs, and they are working on that. I think they got about half the fleet on e-logs now, although I am not on e-log yet, so that is kind of nice. I guess in a way, but no, we are not on e-logs yet. Do you make any money trucking, or is it break even? Greetings, Peter from Sweden. For the most part, I would say I do make a little bit of money. It's probably not a whole lot of money that I make, but you know, my paychecks are very big. But when you have repair bills like I have here had recently, it is very hard to make ends meet, but I think we'll survive it. I mean, I've been an owner operator now for 4.5 years, and I think it's been very good for me. I mean, I survived. I made my paychecks, and I'm still here, right? So that means that we're making some money. So I mean, there's probably other jobs you're going to make a hell of a lot more money than we do, but hey, it's a part of living, and somebody's got to do it, and why not it being me, right? I mean, I enjoy doing it, so. But yeah. Let's see here. Wow, we got 19 people watching. Wow, that is fantastic. I haven't seen that many people in a good while. I guess it just went down to, well, now it's back up to 20. Well, yeah, I guess that pays off, having the timer on there for a little while, so you guys get notified and stuff like that. So that's fantastic. Maybe next time we'll do it at a shorter time, maybe 15 minutes or even 10 minutes or something like that. Might be a better idea. But I just decided, you know what, I was gonna go look into that, and I found a way I could put that timer in there and stuff like that, and so that way you guys get notified that we're doing a live show. And it's been my pleasure bringing the videos to you guys. I really do enjoy it. Now, I don't have a video tomorrow either, so we'll see exactly where we end up tomorrow. And if we end up in an area where I do have good internet, I might be able to do a live stream tomorrow again. I don't know what time. I don't even have a reload yet, but I talked to dispatcher earlier, and it sounds like we might be picking up a load here tonight and then going back home from it. Well, I requested to go home from here because for most of you, I don't think I've mentioned it on YouTube too much yet, but my son had a birthday on the 24th of this month here on Monday. So we actually have a birthday party planned for him for Saturday. So we want to go ahead and have a birthday party on Saturday. So I want to try and make it home for Saturday so we can have a birthday party. What motivates you when you are on the road? The Stoffels? I can't even pronounce that guy's name. It just says Rudy. That's all he says. I enjoy all of your videos, Terry says. Well, I appreciate that. I think for the most part what motivates me is I guess, you know, I want to get to the delivery and try and make some money. I mean, money is a big motivator, and I know other friends can motivate you as well, but yeah, I mean, I want to support my family. I guess that's my biggest motivator. Yeah, let's see if we can maybe get a picture out here. Oh, who texted me now? Somebody texted me something here. Oh, Terry sent me a message here on Facebook, and then it notifies me. Yeah, so let's see if we can do something here. I want to tease you guys a little bit. Hopefully I can make it work. Hopefully my internet will work. Yeah, let's get this picture saved on the desktop there, and then let's go ahead and add a picture into here. I want to show you guys a little bit what I had for lunch if I can. Where did that picture go now? I don't see it. I don't see it. It didn't save it the way it was supposed to, I guess. Oh well. We'll try it another way then. No, not that way. So yeah, I might have to do it another way. But how much do the diesel cost per liter? Right now it's about, I believe, 95 cents a liter up here in Canada. Yeah, you asked for liters, so yeah, that would be about 95 cents a liter. That's about what it basically cost me. So hopefully that answers your question, my friend. So let's try this here a little different. Hopefully that will work. Oh, there it is. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can make this a little bigger here. Look at that. Look at that, guys. That was my lunch that I had here earlier We were at Master Steak. Look at that. Isn't that nice and juicy steak? I had to give you guys a little bit of a teaser, right? Oh, yeah. So, why does Manitoba require you to cover your big headlights on your truck? The reason being is those lights are actually considered off-road lights, and that actually says it right on there. So they're actually considered off-road lights, and I know some states and some provinces don't like them too much, and I have had them on now for I guess 3 years and never been told anything so far. Never had to put them covers on once yet, but I bought them just in case. And I guess the other day was the lucky day, and I happened to have my camera rolling, as you guys saw that. That was funny though. It almost scared me a little bit. You know, I had my window open like I usually do, and he's screaming at me there with a loudspeaker there. That was funny. I was watching that video later on. I had me a good laugh at that. But yeah, Terry, yep, that's right. That was really good. My stomach is definitely full now. I guarantee you on that. Yeah. Let's hear the train horn. Well, I don't know how much they would like it up here, but hey, if you guys want to hear it, I guess we'll do it. I'll be right back. I tell you what, guys. I'll open up my door, I'll take the computer, and I'll hold it up there a little bit, and that way you guys can hear the sound a little bit better. Hopefully this is gonna work. Yeah, we're sitting in the front seat here now. We'll open up my door. So, are you guys ready? Let's do it, guys. There you go. Oh, that was fun. I might stay here in the front. Let me just go get my plug-in and my mouse and everything, so that way we can still have power. It actually takes a good amount of juice to operate the software to do the live stream, so we gotta keep our computer plugged in. So let's see what everybody's saying now. About the, well, that almost looks like it's even better video quality, so that's fantastic. Let's see, which state has the toughest load restrictions? That I'm not even too sure which ones that would be. Whoa, that was loud. Holy shit, Peter says. Yeah, trust me, guys. I've been getting that a lot. A lot of people have told me that that is very, very noisy. That indeed it is, but I enjoy that train horn, let me tell you guys. I really do. It's always fun blasting that every once in a while. Every once in a while I'm on the phone with trucker jukebox and stuff like that, and I honk it every once in a while when a four-wheeler is not behaving or somebody's not behaving right. And then I blast it, and it's so loud that they can even hear it through my headset, you know. And I I get a good kick out of blasting that train horn. You have talked about the covers enough, and you show one. Would almost think it wouldn't cut down on the light much. Actually it does, you know. They are completely black. Let me get them, I'll show you. Yeah, they are fairly solid. We got them right here, and you'll see the brand name as well. So let's go ahead and show you guys. They are very solid black, and there's no way you can see anything through this. I tried it actually. Indeed, there's like nothing shining through here, I guarantee you. And that's only one of them. So we got both of them. Well, I guess that one, oh, that's the wrong one. This one there is upside down, so we got both of them. Yes, indeed we do. How much do the truck weigh in tons, fully loaded? Tons. I have to calculate that out. I can tell you here in a second. I just gotta pull it up here on my GPS. Actually, I do have a converter in here that can tell me in tons. So let's see here. Kilos to tons. So let's figure out first how much that would be in kilos. So let's say 80,000. 80,000 pounds is 36,287 kgs. So let's see, tons. 32. Well, that would be, I guess, about 36 tons. That's when we are fully loaded, legal for the United States at least. Yeah, 40,000. Yeah, that would be very close, I would say. Yeah, 40 tons, 39 tons, something like that would be very accurate, I would think. But yeah. So let's see what else you guys got to say today. If you guys don't have too much other questions, or too many, then we will have to get out of here. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that it is going to be probably tonight by the time I get me a reload, but yeah, 80,000, 40 tons. Yep, that makes about sense. 80,000. Yep. Yeah, that's right. But we appreciate you guys supporting my channel. I know from looking at my numbers, I know not too many of you guys are actually sharing the video though, so that would be kind of nice if you guys would actually go ahead and share the videos a little bit more, because that is a way that I will get more subscribers, because more of you, your friends and family, will know about me. So that would be very much appreciated if you guys would go ahead and share my video. In Sweden, we legal with 64 tons. Wow, that's a lot. Which states in the US have you not been yet? I have not been in California. I have not actually been in Florida with the truck. I have not been in Arizona. I have not been in Nevada. I've never been in Alaska. There might be a few other ones. I haven't been in New Mexico yet. You done a good thing to do. Alright, I guess Jukebox, your typing is a little weird. But hey, that's alright. But I hope you guys enjoy doing a little live show with me today. I really enjoy doing it too. It makes it kind of interesting and more personal when you can actually sit here and interact with somebody and answer questions that you guys have. That really means a lot to me, you know, when you guys stand by me and watch my videos all the time. And what's the most unusual item you have ever hauled? Lots of tons for sure. Most unusual. Well, I mean, can't really say if I ever hold anything really unusual. I'm trying to think what would be unusual. I mean, just regular stuff. We don't really haul anything unusual. I mean, but the most unusual thing I guess I could say I've hauled was some kind of chemical and big 2,000-pound bags, and it was like yellowish powder in it and stuff like that. That was kind of weird to me. But yes, very glad to have finally caught a live show. Share for sure. Well, thank you, Doug. I mean, Dave there. Dave, yeah, you're from Ontario yourself, right? But yeah, that's why I figured I would do a little bit timing thing there, you know, so that way it would, you know, send emails out and it'd give people a little bit time to actually get emails and get notified that I'm going to be live and stuff like that. And yeah, that was very interesting. I finally figured out how to do that. I've been wanting to know that for a long time, because I've seen that previously on other people's show, you know, where they had the timer. And maybe next time I'll have a little more time. Like, I was kind of doing this a little bit in a hurry here, trying to put a screenshot together and then putting the start thing in there. Maybe next time I'll have a little more time to maybe space it a little closer together or something like that, where it says, you know, live show starts in so many minutes or something like that. And I thought that was pretty nice. Rain is on the way, Rudy. Maybe soon. Just looking at the radar. Oh, really? I know it's cloudy out here, that's for sure. Yep, from Ontario. Yeah, I know that. Did you ever enjoy that t-shirt that you won? I believe you're the one, right? Rain/snow is heading. Yeah, we don't need no snow, buddy. We don't want it over here. They can keep it up there in Alberta. Yeah, that's for sure. I know I was in Hazelton there yesterday, and the guy up there was saying that they're expecting to get snow on Thursday, and that's not good. I want to get out of here before that happens. But yeah, I do enjoy the show too. That's a lot of fun. It would be nice if Jukebox would do that again, you know, like, he hasn't done a live show in who knows how long. I mean, he has done it on Facebook, but not really too much on YouTube lately. But hey, welcome in there, XX Big John C. Well, that's an interesting name. But I guess you can choose whatever name you want on YouTube, I guess. So hey, Jukebox, when are you actually deciding to leave? Are you going to be leaving there pretty soon? Hey, I see you have finally made it in there, buddy. It's always nice to watch your videos and even Jukeboxes. Hey, Jukebox, there you go. Look at the comment. You got yourself a nice compliment there. His t-shirt has been sent. Alright. No, I wasn't talking about that guy. That guy is actually from Quebec. This guy actually won Dave I can never pronounce his last name there. Hodges. There, he won a t-shirt of my contest there, I don't know, a few months ago. Before we did the giveaway there, me and you combined there. That guy is from Quebec. Yep, enjoy the t-shirt, he says. Have worn it too severe. Letting people know. Great channel you have. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, that's good though. I mean, I'm wearing Little Dog's t-shirt right now. And or Little Dogs, you know, on YouTube there. I got this t-shirt given to me by Trucker Jukebox. Yeah, I met up with him just this week there, yesterday actually. As a matter of fact, we ran into each other. We got this app called Life 360 there, and I was keeping an eye on it because we knew we were going to be crisscrossing each other pretty close, and all of a sudden I see he stopped right there, and so I pulled in and I kind of surprised him a little bit. I actually made him jump. That was funny though. He didn't think I was that close, I think. He was just sitting there in his chair eating his lunch there, and I snuck up on him and scared the shit out of him. I thought that was pretty funny. Oh, yeah. But anyways, let's see here. How long have we been on? Oh wow, it's been an hour since we've been on here. Trucker Jukebox, do you ever travel through Buffalo? I think he has. Matter of fact, I think he has. Yeah, and I was in Buffalo myself here only yesterday, my friend. If you would have kept an eye on my website, you would have probably known that I was in the area. But yeah, I was definitely in Buffalo twice this week. I was going through to go to Clinton, and then on my way back yesterday I was going through there, but that was late night last night. Yeah, hey, I see Noel has finally made it in. Hey, Jukebox, your buddy there from New Jersey has made it in. Well, he's my subscriber too, so. Oh yeah, just not much. Do you like Europe trucks? Actually, I do. And the reason why I really enjoyed them is because I actually grew up in South America myself. So I grew up with Europe type of trucks. My dad used to drive a truck and haul milk from the farmers. So I got to, got my foot in the trucking right when my dad was driving in South America. So I actually do enjoy them Scania trucks and stuff like that. So I'm familiar with them Volvos and Mercedes and Scania and stuff like that from South America and Europe type of trucks. So that is something I actually do enjoy. Although we don't see too many of them up here, but it would be nice to have one. What do we got here? Did jukebox really jump? Not very high. Okay, I'm not sure what he's talking about. I hope you come to Colorado, Rudy. We'll have to get together and have a steak. That would be awesome, man. I love steak, as you guys know. Have you traveled through Alabama? Yes, indeed I have. Yes, indeed I have. Been in Alabama, been in Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, North Carolina, South Carolina. I've been in Rhode Island, Connecticut. I was in there yesterday. Obviously Pennsylvania. I've been in New Jersey. I've never been in New York City yet. But I've been pretty much all the states on the West Coast: Idaho, Washington, Utah, Wyoming, all of those. I've been in those, but I haven't really been too much in the southern southwestern corner. But other than that, yeah, the new Scania is very nice. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, I've seen pictures of them and they're very nice trucks. I don't know how the riding is. Like maybe you can tell us how smooth the truck is, because it's got such a short body and nose and everything. Is it really rough going down the road? Like, that would be always my question. I mean, back in the day when my dad drove, that was 15 years ago when I drove with him. Well, I never really drove the truck, but I was a passenger in the seat as a young kid, And I know, I mean, we were driving gravel roads too, dirt roads and stuff, so probably be a little different than driving up here too, right? But I could just see them shorter trucks being a little rougher. But back in the day we didn't have really airbags either, right? So like now the new designs are all airbags and everything is so nice and smooth, right? But yeah. So, any advice to the young new drivers, Jukebox says? Well, I would have to say I would have to turn that back to you, Mr. Jukebox. You're the expert, not me. I've only been driving for a short time, buddy. But no, my biggest advice usually is learn to have patience. Be very patient, or you're going to become a patient, is usually my wording of saying. But no, I would say have patience. That is number one in this industry. I think you will have to agree, probably, Jukebox, that if you don't have patience in this industry to deal with traffic and customers and waiting for a load and stuff like that, it's probably not for you. And also keep a safe distance. I know as car drivers, a lot of times we're really close to other vehicles, and I guess in a way it's okay too, because we can stop quicker. But in a truck, I would say keep a good distance. The minimum you want to be behind another truck would be like 3 truck lengths, and try and keep that distance, and don't rush. When you rush, that's where you're going to get yourself into trouble most of the times. And keep your eyes on the road. Stay away from texting and driving or watching video, for matter of fact. I know there's drivers who even do that. I saw that last night, actually, and it wasn't a big semi truck. It was one of them like 8-ton trucks or whatever. He literally had like an 8-inch iPad sitting there on his dashboard and watching a movie going down the road while I was going by him. And I think that is absolutely dangerous and wrong to do. Should not be doing that. And I know young folks probably have a bigger issue with that than older folks, because they love the technology and they love to see that video or whatever, or text their girlfriend or whatever, so that would be my advice or opinion or whatever you want to call it. Air ride, smooth ride. Yep, I believe that. Keep the rusty side and the shiny side up. Hello, Larry. I see you have finally made it in. Larry Sama. Yeah, I did send you a message there, and that's the good thing about doing the timer there. That way I can start the show, put the timer in there. At the first few seconds, you probably heard the audio in there. I didn't realize which microphone I had to mute in order for not, you not being able to hear anything, and so you guys were hearing some background noise there and clicking noise and stuff like that there at the beginning. So next time we will know that. This was the first time I had to do it that way, but what I was saying is that allows me time to send a lot of my friends messages, emails, and post it on Facebook and everything, so it gives you guys time to actually tune in, gives you time to actually get questions ready. Scania with a V8 and a 730 horsepower. Holy smokes, that is a lot of power, my friend. I wish I had that much power. Mine actually got turned down while they do the reprogramming on the computer. Mine got turned down to 400 horsepower. I had 475 at 1850 torque before. Now it's been turned down to 400 horsepower with 1650 torque, so that kind of sucks. But I'm not a CDL driver, but what advice would you have given me? I come on, you are a truck driver. Oh man, you are funny, Ike. Hello there, I see you made it in. See, we're getting more and more people to come in here. Wilhelm has finally made it in. Is there so much discrepancy, driver, by people of all vehicles? Is there so much distract driving? Yeah, there is a lot of distract driving. I had to figure out what that word is, and please forgive me, sometimes I read things the wrong way, or I don't read it right, and it is because English was not my original language. And so please forgive me if I say something wrong, or if I don't say your name wrong, right, or whatever. It's not because I'm trying to do that on purpose. It's just because I don't my home language was Low German, and then in school we had High German. So English is basically my fourth language. On the street we had Spanish and Paraguay. So English was kind of my fourth language, so I have to, learn how to read and write better, and that sometimes is a little difficult. Hey, Kevin Watts has finally made her in here. I've not seen you too many times in here. I've seen you in my comments before. How's it going, man? We're still in harvest here in Ohio. Oh, good. Awesome. Yeah, I know that's a lot of that is going on right now. So what exactly are you harvesting right now in these times of the year? Like, what did you guys plant? Farming is something we did back in the day too. We lived in Bolivia for a little bit, for a few years, and so that's actually something I did help my dad drive, the farm tractor and stuff like that, and put the seeds in the ground and make sure that there's no weeds growing and stuff like that. Back in the day, there was no such a thing as putting chemicals on the soya beans or whatever to get the weeds out. We actually had to go out there and manually take care of it. So what we would usually do is hire a group of Spanish people or whatever, and me and my dad and our family members or whatever would go out there, and we had these tools that had like a straight end or whatever. I don't know what it is called in English. And we would go out there and we would take care of the weeds by manual labor, And nowadays everything is done with chemical, but yeah, corn and beans from Ohio. All right, well, Jupux would probably know because he's from that area. Well, we just finished up with beans yesterday. Now we're in the corn. There you go. You got it right there, Mr. Jukebox. Wow, that's amazing. Wow, we already have managed to get 26 people watching here at one time. That is just amazing. I don't think I've ever had that many people watching at one time, but I don't think my show is that interesting. But hey, sorry, I'm not a trucker, but I'm going to get my CDL next year. I thought you were there, Ike. Ready? I thought you were. I thought for sure that you had driver's license. Larry, keep your hose to ourselves. Keep. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I see the comments there. But yeah, I mean, I've probably given some good advice there for beginners, for truckers, I guess. I don't know what else you want me to say, or Ike, if you have a specific question or you want to know something, just ask it straight out, so that way I know what kind of question you got for me, so we can answer that correctly, right? But yeah, I don't know what more to talk about too much, so if you guys don't have too many more questions, then we gotta go. So we'll get out of here in a few minutes probably. We got here this morning at 2:15 Central Standard Time. 2:15 a.m. in the morning we got here. Dropped our trailer at the terminal and went down to Master Steak, and I'm literally probably 7 meters from the door from Master Steak. So let me show you guys. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it. Hopefully the camera will be able to focus in there. Yeah, you should be able to see it. Right there is the door for Master Steak. And we had us a fantastic lunch. When is your next camping? Well, camping is done this year, my friend. It sure is. It won't be till next year, my friend. I wish it wasn't done, but summer is just about officially done, that is for sure. I'm in the semi today hauling a grain. I'll show you a picture on Facebook. Oh, awesome. That would be nice. That would be nice to see a picture from what you're doing. I know a little guy was doing that the other day too. I think he was hauling grain, and he had a picture on Facebook there where his truck was almost like, you know, on a great angle there, dumping the grain out. I don't know if you do the same, but is that for supper too? Well, Jukebox, it's a good possibility. It actually is a very good possibility. It will be depending on what, if we get a load all of a sudden or not. I'm thinking that tonight at 11 o'clock at night we have a load that usually leaves out of here on a Wednesday. I know I've done the load many times before, so I'll probably be hauling that kind of load. And so if that's the case, I'll probably go over there just down the road here. There's a Flying J. I'll probably go down there and take me a shower, fuel the truck up and all that, and then I'll probably come back here and probably have me a good steak and probably get me a couple of hours of sleep. And then I'll probably go pick up that load tonight, and I'll probably be a late night drive or early night drive or whatever you want to call it. Like probably start at 11-12 o'clock tonight, and then probably because I've been sitting there all day since 2 a.m. this morning, or 2:30 I guess I could say. And so by the time 12 comes around, I'll have plenty enough time off already to get a good night rest or whatever, and then we'll be able to hammer down. So we'll go home and have a good birthday party for my son. We have planned to go bowling Saturday night in Steinbach. I've never actually bowled at the Steinbach bowling arena there, so that'll be the first me ever doing that. So hopefully we'll be able to videotape a little bit of that and we'll show you guys. But hey, if that's it, that you guys have no more questions, then we'll get out of here. And we'll start rendering maybe a few videos and get them ready for uploading, so that way in a few days you'll have something to watch. We got to do that too, right? And good thing is recently I upgraded to Adobe editor, Adobe Premiere Pro 2015 Adobe editor that I'm using right now, and that seems to be a lot faster with the editing. So I'm able to edit a lot faster with that program, and the rendering is a lot faster. The Sony Vegas that I was using there before, I still got it, but the one that I was using would take me like an hour and a half to render the video, and this one, like a 15-16 minute video, only takes me like 28 minutes to render or something like that. So So yeah, so we'll get to rendering a few more videos, and then we'll be probably going over there to the Flying J. Probably take me a shower. But anyways, I tried of looking at you, low. Tired. Good, I tired of looking at you. Hey, yeah, Jukebox. Well, if you're tired of looking at me, why don't you do your own live show, and then we'll be able to say something like that to you. Yeah, you're funny, man. So anyways, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and be sure to stick around for the next one. Don't know if it will be tomorrow or what, but or when it exactly will be, but as soon as we got another one going, we'll probably do the same thing. We'll probably maybe make it on a shorter time, but or something like that, and then that way you guys can get ready to tune in and have some more questions for me and all that. So I appreciate you guys all watching today. Give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share it and hit that subscribe button if you're new to our channel, and we will be sure to see you here in the comment section below on the next one. So this has been Trucker Rudy signing out, guys. Have a good one.